This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Reed Trimble.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Bounced out to short. Rogers handles the chance. Zips it across. Now 2 out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Elijah Knight.
2 outs, base is empty. Elijah Knight, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rogers collects it. Gets it to first. 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Next to hit, Steve Rogers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 down. This is Kyle Lewis.
Right,
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Let's go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Has some trouble with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
And stepping in for New York, Heston Kjerstad. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's the right fielder, Jose Ramos.
Batting
Sit down
second,
now.
the right fielder, number 5, Jose Ramos.
Hey, come on now, guys.
Up the middle, Rogers picks it up. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Reed Trimble digs in now.
The designated
2 down now.
Next pitch is popped up. Rogers gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. It's 5-0. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Steve Rogers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one ripped. Duran makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Ken Pennick. He reached out a walk his first time.
the catcher, Ken Pennick.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. On to first, double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Stepping in, Michael Busch. The pitch. On the ground. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Steve Rogers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. This one in the air, center field. Duran under this one. Puts it away for the out. Man at first, Elijah Knight, the next Twin up to hit.
Left fielder, Elijah
All
Knight.
right, come on now.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jose Ramos, the next Twin up to hit.
2 down, 2 down.
On the ground to short. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 7 and the Twins 3. And here is Steve Rogers. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Steve Rogers.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
The shortstop, Steve Rogers.
In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Next pitch is popped up. Downs under it. And that'll do it.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.